I said I was done with this franchise. Not like in the terms of it did something wrong and I gave up on it like an abusive boyfriend or something. But just that I was sick of the bandwagon. I enjoyed it at first. I loved the first two games, but I lost my enthusiasm for it. I didn't want to make videos on it anymore. I didn't want this series to be why people came to my channel. So I stopped. I never planned on playing the new game. I didn't follow the teasers like before. I didn't wait excitedly with bated breath for the release date. I simply saw it on my YouTube sub box and said, oh yeah, that came out. So I watched it be played from start to finish. But one thing the series has going for it is the lore. The lore is arguably shaky. I mean, I doubt it's been set in stone since the first game. I doubt it was set by the second game. Hell, I doubt it was decided by the third. Maybe not even the fourth. But it has been expanded well with minimal plot holes. But it's the mysteries surrounding the lore that draws me in. And Five Nights at Freddy's sister location is no different. I enjoy the hunt, and the FNAF series delivers. So despite my better judgment, I bought the game and here it is, another FNAF theory video. Because when you think you've got away from it, you always get drawn back in. The links that are important when it comes to this game is that of the fourth game and the novel Silver Eyes. Now, I've never read the novel, but I googled it and I know important details that need to be linked into the games. Silver Eyes doesn't exist within the same canon as the games, and that's important to remember. It's a reimagining. However, there are a few important larger details that trickle into the games, which is confirmed by the dialogue heard when you start up Sister Location. To explain, William Afton is one of the founders of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, or Fredbear's Family Diner, or whatever the heck. The startup dialogue confirms that he designed some of the animatronics, namely the ones in Sister Location, and most importantly, Baby. It's also important to note that the book reveals him to be Purple Man. You know, the murderer, the guy who killed all the kids that caused the animatronics to be haunted. Now you might be wondering why I'm bringing him up. What more does he have to do with Sister Location? Well, I'm pretty sure that the player character is actually William Afton. You see, between the nights you can hear the voice of a young girl with a British accent speaking. Most of what she says calls out to her daddy, which is most likely the player character. She frequently says,
"Daddy, why won't you let me play with her?"
The voices seem to be a memory, an echo, playing before each night and referencing why the player character is coming to the factory. It's like his drive, as if he's coming to find the girl speaking or coming to avenge her. The disappearance of the player's daughter coincides with the death minigame in which Baby lures a little girl with ice cream before killing her, which is also told from Baby's point of view if you go into a room during night 3 before going into Funtime Auditorium, and that was a long run-on sentence.
"Daddy, you let the other children go see her. Why won't you let me go?"
It seems this is the girl the player's after. The player's drive to save his daughter would be why he returns even after the shit goes down on night 4. Or maybe he just wanted those
exotic butters.
I don't know. Now, linking this child to William Afton. First, Afton is depicted as English, as is the speaking child.
She's equipped with a built-in helium tank for inflating balloons right at her fingertips.
"Daddy, she can make balloons. Have you seen her make balloons?"
Then the child references her daddy having built Baby.
"Daddy, just once let me go play with her. She's so pretty and shiny. Didn't you make her just for me?"
In the opening clip, the man speaking questions Afton's design decisions It seems Afton designed them to have a murderous agenda. After all, he is Purple Guy. In the blueprint section for all of the animatronics, they reference lore-type features. For Funtime Freddy, you can see what appears to be a child in his chest cavity, along with the inclusion of a storage tank. A child storage tank? As if it was built in just for that purpose. When it comes to Baby, he clearly included similar things. Ice cream to lure in children, and a murder program to kill them when she gets them alone.
With all due respect, those aren't the design choices we were curious about, Mr. Afton.
It would make sense that he wouldn't want his daughter playing with Murderbot 5000. He wouldn't want her to getting hurt. Just, other people's children. The last link comes from some of the things in game. The guide has you do an engineering job taking out Funtime Freddy's power core. He mentions that the other engineers were unable to do this, but you have no problem doing so. Of course, it's a simple game mechanic, but the point stands. Now that I've decided William Afton is the sister location night guy, we're going to take a step back to FNAF 4. Throughout the game, there are multiple Easter eggs referencing the 4th installment. During Night 2, when you're restarting the power grid, the power in maps shows a sister location known warehouse, but with a few extra additions. In the top left, bottom left, and bottom right corners, a grayed out area is visible. These layouts link with the mini-games of FNAF 4. The bottom left looks like Funtime with Plush Trap, the top left looks like the mini-game where you walk between the pizzeria to the house, and the top right looks like the bedroom layout. The next Easter egg comes from the secret room that leads to the fake ending. If you type 1983 into the keypad, the computer monitors on the right hand light up to show all the areas of FNAF 4. The plush trap hallway, the bedroom, and the kid's bed. The final link actually comes from after Shift TV scenes. There is a certain similarity between the wallpaper of the scenes and the wallpaper throughout FNAF 4. It's not exact per se, however, houses aren't usually papered with the exact same design. Well, except for mine. What is exactly the same is the bottom half of the wall design. Both have a wooden look down the bottom half of the wall with dark lines running through it. The top half is similar in color but different in design. Another striking similarity are the lamps. The big orange lamp in Sister Location TV scenes is the exact same look of the big orange lamp that sits in the left and right hallways of FNAF 4. So what does that mean exactly? Theories state that the Sister Location bunker is actually under the original pizzeria in the FNAF 4 house, but that doesn't quite explain the similarities between the wallpaper and the cameras. If we're going off the theory that the player character is William Afton, then that means that the TV scenes takes place in his house, and that means that the FNAF 4 house is his. Which makes sense. Purple Man appears in one of the minigames in FNAF 4 in the background. What that means is that he was in fact around during 4. When you're in the house in 4, if you venture far enough to the side, you find a little girl's bedroom. However, you never see the child's sister in any of the minigames, only his brother. The room was a bit of a mystery until now. The room is pink with flowers, and the little girl in the Sister Location minigame is dressed in pink with a flower in her hair. She corresponds with the room. This would also explain the cameras on the house in the private room of the Sister Location bunker. It could be Afton's office, and the cameras could be to keep an eye on his children. Well, when he still had some. Too soon? So in conclusion, the Sister Location Night Guy is actually the creator of the franchise and animatronics, William Afton. Afton is also Purple Man, the one who was murdering children. These animatronics were designed to kill, and he wanted his children to stay away from them. The Sister Location bunker was built beneath his house for easy access. He had 3 children, an older boy, a young boy, and a young girl. The young boy was killed by Fredbear during the events of FNAF 4. An undisclosed amount of time before or after, the animatronic baby killed or took Afton's daughter. He took the night job in the bunker to get her back, or avenge her. However, he is killed and his skin is used as an endoskeleton suit. Yeah, it's kind of gross. I find this theory strong, but it's not foolproof. For one, why would the owner of the company need to take a job to get access to the bunker, especially when it's below his house? Unless he was just traveling down and the stupid AI system thought he was some new guy. And if the animatronics were so smart, wouldn't they possibly recognize him? Also, when exactly does Sister Location take place? Is it before or after the child murders? Did he actually murder the children, or did Ennard, the one who takes the skin, do it? He definitely seems evil building them the way he did, so wouldn't that count for something? If Ennard was killing people in the Springtrap suit, wouldn't it technically be an animatronic and a human in an animatronic? I don't know. Those are the questions. So anyway, guys, this is me delving back into the darkness that I thought I had freed myself from. Not that I hate the franchise. I still enjoy it. I'm just not as into it as I used to be. But really, I can help myself. Hell, I pushed back another project to do this video as fast as I could, because you all know 1,000 other videos explaining this is going to come out. They're already out. I already seen them. I literally wrote this yesterday, and one very similar to this I watched today. So, you know, that's fucking great. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this theory. What do you think's going on with the game? Let me know in the comments below. I'm
Eggs Benedict.
and I will see you guys next time.
Exotic butters.